Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to our video. Today's video, we are here for Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3, Episodes 1 and 2. They did a double episode premiere drop. I'm so fucking pumped for this. I've heard mostly positive reviews about this arc. Where I've heard the negative stuff about the manga begin is everything after. I've heard this arc is still pretty fucking good, so I'm very excited. We ended the season, obviously. Gojo is sealed. We have teamed up with Choso. He's teamed with us now. We've been dealing with the ghetto, the whole downfall of the entire situation. You've got the Yuta is out to kill Itadori. That was they reinstated his execution because Gojo's not around to tell them no, fuck you, because basically all the uppers, I forget what they called them, but they wanted Itadori dead on the spot as soon as he ate the finger. But Gojo, you know, being as strong as he is, they can't exactly oppose him, and so he said we're gonna keep him around. And now that Gojo's gone, they're like, oh yeah, go kill him, by the way. And they're killing the principal of the school. They're pinning all the crimes of Ghetto and Gojo, because neither of them, they're saying he enticed them to do what they did, basically. Yeah, we're gonna see where this goes, man. That whole area in Shibuya, there's just a fucking like crater there, basically. Mahito's dead. Itadori took him out, and we got the whole iconic I'm you scene, which is just the storytelling and everything about that, and him acknowledging it's so good. It's so good. I'm not gonna go too in depth about it because I could rant about it for a while. And you know, what's done is done. All my season 2 reactions are on the channel. Very old reactions at this point, which is a good thing, I would say. It means that this season has had a lot longer production time. Season 2 apparently had production issues out the wazoo. Like the Sukuna vs Maharaga fight was literally not done. Like the Blu-ray version had the full finished fight, and there was clearly parts cut out of it and things not finished and shit like that. And so supposedly production for this season was significantly better, and I've ignored looking at anything, basically. I watched like one trailer and I was like, nope, there's too much in this, and so I didn't watch another one. Like, Maki is alive. You know, it's clearly spoiled that in the trailer. Sorry. I mean, if you're watching this reaction, you've watched these episodes, and I'm certain she'll make an appearance. She's alive. She didn't die from Jogo burning her. So yeah. Anyway, that is enough yapping for the beginning of this season. Obviously, we know the setup heading into this season. Yuta is trying to kill Itadori. That is where we left off at the end of last season in Season 2, Episode 23. It is now time for Season 3, Episode 1. It has been a long time, guys. I actually want to go see the date that my last JJK reaction was posted. I am curious. It was a while ago. It was a very early series on my channel. Like, the JJK reactions go all the way back to when I used my old camera. My old, like, really shitty quality camera goes all the way back to those days. It was July 6th, 2023 was the first episode of Season 2 that I posted, and the finale was posted on December 28th, 2023. So, literally, effectively, it was 2 years ago and some change at this point. Not super long, but it's been almost exactly 2 years since Season 1 aired. I mean, Season 2 aired, and it is time for Season 3. What we did see in the trailer that I did watch looked stylistically gorgeous, and I know a lot of people said the first, you know, the movie they did that showed the first couple episodes of this season was great as well. But enough yapping. We got 2 episodes, so let's hop right into this. I'm fucking pumped to see our characters again. Obviously, Nobita died. I really still don't like the decision. I think that was a shitty decision just for shock value. Nanami, I that's my biggest complaint about Season 2, and it's not even close. Season 2 was a fucking amazing season. The biggest complaint is that Nobita's death felt completely pointless and for shock value. I like when there is good writing behind a death. If you're gonna kill, like, I don't know. When it comes to a series, when it comes to fiction, I'm not necessarily always looking for the biggest realism. I'm looking for the best writing, if that makes sense. Maybe it's realistic that Nobara and more people would die during the fights or things like that, but there wasn't any really good writing behind her death. And that's what irks me more than anything. I want good writing. I'm here for a good story being told, and her death was just clearly for shock value. There was no good writing or anything behind it. Nanami's death, on the other hand, felt so well done, so poignant, so purposeful, and all of the above in the grand scheme of everything that had been going on. You know, he was one of the last left from, you know, when they were all the younger group we saw during the flashback. He's been through so goddamn much. He just wants to, you know, I could go on and on. Like I said, I have a lot I could talk about season 2, but I'm gonna hold myself back because it's time for season 3. But his death was so well done. Oh my god, it was incredibly well done. That was peak. Nobara's death I don't like, and I still don't like. I will also say, Jujutsu Kaisen manga fans are the absolute worst at spoiling shit, so I don't think anything covered in this season is stuff that I know, but I know a couple spoilers for things like way down the line, because Jujutsu Kaisen manga fans don't know how to shut the fuck up on main. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else I have to say, but it shouldn't affect anything in this season, I don't think. It's like super late into the series, which sucks, but it is what it is. I talked about that in my trailer reaction. There's nothing I could do about that. You know, I know a lot of people who got spoiled on shit who aren't reading the manga and things like that. Obviously there's one huge spoiler that everybody and their mother knows at this point. I'd be genuinely shocked if they didn't know that spoiler. I'm not gonna talk about it, obviously, but there is one major one. Anyway, I've been talking for 7 fucking minutes now, and I want to watch this show, so let's go. I need to shut the hell up. Per usual, feel free to check out the Patreon and Discord. Links are in the description below. As far as the Discord goes, talk about current anime, past anime, current manga, past manga, and have non-anime conversations as well. And as far as the Patreon goes, you get exclusives and uncut to my reactions, so feel free to check out either of those of your own will. Now, that further up straight into Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3, Episode 1. So this episode's literally called Execution, because Yuta's going to kill Itadori. I'm already loving stylistically. Oh, Jesus. You just get done killing curses or something? Obviously you can tell by the red sleeves that we're looking at here. What the fuck? Already I need to... What the fuck was it? A big red hand? It's like blood splatters all over it. We saw at the end of season 3, curses are coming out the wazoo now, probably because of all the negative emotions and things like that surrounding the fact that many people died and there is a giant crater in Shibuya. I would assume a lot of negative emotions would be swirling, which creates a lot of curses. And we saw at the end of the season, Itadori was out there fighting curses. There's got to be a hand from a curse or something. That blood doesn't seem like it's washing off very well. Oh god, he's got the scar. He's got 2 scars actually. One where his mouth got ripped open on the side, and the one where Mahito slashed him in the face. What the fuck? Oh my god. And you're just gonna walk away from that? Oh my god, there's just curses all on the wall and everything too. Holy fuck, they are so plentiful right now. Also, what floor is he on that he just jumped out of? Oh shit, hello Yuta. Holy fuck, Are these evacuated places? Because that just destroyed a big chunk of that building there. Maybe this is like in Shibuya and they've evacuated Shibuya entirely. Animation's already looking so good, oh my god. I know some people complained about the style of season 2. I stylistically thought it was so unique and incredible. I loved it so much. All the biggest fights were so dope. And this season seems like it's leaning into that style even further. Oh my god. Calorie friends. I mean, it's just like he was talking about with Mahito. He's just gonna keep killing curses until the day he dies. That was his whole I'm you speech with Mahito. Whoa. Jesus Christ. Really hasn't even spoken. He's just got this ultra serious expression on his face. I mean, I guess there's no reason for him to talk while he's just fighting curses. What do you... This thing looks crazy. The hand is like the tail. Ow! My god! Hello! It's missing an arm there. It sounded like a sword slice, if you ask me. Holy fuck, it was a sword slice. Oh my god. Holding that blade like that is crazy work. Hello, Utah. It's obviously the image over here on this. Oh my god. Those eyes. Whoa. Whoa, it's like they're on a play. Holy shit, this looks cool. They fell down onto a stage. Oh my god. Hey! That's such a cool stylistic opening to the season. Took it a second, but then the curse just burst up there. OP. Who's doing the OP this season? I haven't. Sorry, I'm gonna go back and get it all from the beginning. I was talking over the beginning. I haven't paid attention to who the hell is doing the opening this season. Let me turn the volume up as well. It's kind of quiet. I don't know who's doing the opening. I've kind of, like I said, I've avoided all things about this season, largely except for that first trailer that I watched, which didn't have any OP or ED in it. I don't think. Maybe it did. I just don't remember. Best opening in this show? I Will Die on This Hill is Special. Specials is what the song is called. That song, oh, it is like heaven to the ears. And that opening, the visuals for the opening could not fit the Shibuya incident arc better. Mwah. That is a unbelievably peak opening. We'll see if this one can hold up to that standard. To be fair, all the JJK openings are absolutely incredible. The first one, which is by Eve, and then you have Huya Extended on the second one, and then you have Tatsuya Kitani on the third one, and then you have King New on the fourth one. All four of those are bangers. I just like Specials the most. I think it fits the atmosphere of its arc the absolute best. Visuals and song. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to go back over this. This looks fucking crazy. There was so much that just happened in that first like 20 seconds of this opening. Oh my god, this OP is so creative. Oh my god, that song slapped, but to be honest, there was so much happening in the visuals, I'm not even sure I got most of the song. Like, oh my god, the amount of just flashy visuals and everything was absolutely insane. I don't know if I want to go back over it so badly, but I don't know if I want to go back over it and incidentally maybe spoil myself or something. Like, I saw Maki in there. They aren't hiding that she's alive in this opening. They very obviously show her. You had Yuki as well. I think that's her name. The blonde-haired woman who showed up at the end of last season. The one who accidentally made Geto go down his fucking genocide path. Let me see if that's her name. Yeah, it was Yuki. I was right. Okay. Yeah. Fuck it. I'm going over it again. I'm just gonna watch it outright one more time and try to listen to the song a little bit more this time. Holy fuck. There's obviously Megumi there with his Maharaga and all the other ones that he's got. They also called the Culling Game Part 1. Is this season split into 2 cores? Or I guess maybe if it's gonna be like 24 episodes, Part 1 is the first 12, obviously. And then there's a scene of him like working out, Itadori and whoever this guy is. And Megumi in the back, not very entertained. So many new characters, it's crazy. Dude, what a crazy opening. Oh my god. I can't even imagine the amount of visual symbolism that is just all over this opening. It just oozes symbolism with so many of its visuals. Like I said, I don't want to go too deep into it, but I have so many things to talk about with it, so we're gonna go into it. An explosion here, obviously Yuta trying to kill Itadori. You could assume that's what that is. Choso in like this square room flying around. Megumi here. Whatever this is that he's doing. Whoever the hell this is. Obviously all of his different things, and then he's got Maharaga at the end there. Panda here. The principal there. Because the Panda's father is, I guess, technically the principal. That's Maki there. I think. Yeah, with the burn scars and everything. Holy fuck, she's muscular as hell. It's Yuta there with, obviously, Rika behind him. Yeah, it's Maki literally right there. Wait, is that not? No, that is. Because she'd have burn scars all over her. He literally burned her like fucking face. So that's just a visual of Maki before she got burned. Here's Yuki, Panda. Panda seems like he might have a bigger focus. That's interesting. Choso here. And then this is so Maki. Yeah, she got the glasses on, everything. This is so Maki. Holy fuck, that sword looks dope though. And then obviously, I honestly, I feel like this opening does a good enough job of like being so symbolic and everything that it's not giving anything away. I'm just looking at a bunch of visuals that have zero context and I have no idea what's being talked about or shown. I see Megumi here, Yuta, Itadori. Oh yeah, Itadori, and then Choso, Choso's little fucking schizophrenic lunch and dinner he had with all of his brothers. Whoa, I probably shouldn't look at that, to be honest. Quick flashes like that scare me. I don't want to look too deep into them. Who is this here? That's the principal right there, I think. Oh, it's probably Panda. Yeah, you see the panda paw reaching up. Don't know who that person was before that. Then obviously there's someone here. Whoa, that was Sukuna right there. That was so Sukuna right there. Still waiting to see what his pact is with Itadori, where he can take over his body for a minute, but he won't harm anybody in doing so during that minute. But Itadori doesn't remember that they made a pact together. Oh my god, that is a creepy picture. The blood all down there. Oh my god, that is a terrifying image. Holy fuck, he looks terrifying. Oh, so we got Yuki here. What is this? What the fuck is that? Oh my god, this is gonna be a long reaction, guys. Lock in. There's like a bomb dropping. We've got Choso, Megami, Yuki, Itadori, Yuta, and that's so Maki over there. I refuse to believe any different. Who the hell is this in the middle? Geto there, and then Geto, like looking down with like I don't even, god, that's terrifying. Maki like walking on a stage here. Dude, she looks ripped as fuck. Holy shit. Then what is this giant pole? Itadori here looking, not a great look on his face there. Panda. Ooh, Maki and Mai here. Ooh, visuals of Maki, Mai, the principal Panda. Who is this? And what is this? Oh my god. Oh, there's so much going. Just some dead people. There's so much going on in this opening. It's crazy. What even is that? There's more bombs dropping. The principal, Yuta. Is this Mekamaru? Or is it, this gotta be somebody else, because Mekamaru's dead. Okay, we've got the principal of the other school, Choso. Who is that? Oh, that's the guy who was with Panda, right? And the one with the sword. He was with Panda all last season. I forget his name. I think that's him. Maybe not. Itadori. No, that's him. Who the hell is that guy in the suit? That's the guy who was with Panda right here. I forget his name, but that's who was with him. Who the hell is that? Megami. Obviously Panda for sure. Maki. Who are you? You show up in the opening later as well. Oh my god, I wish I could go frame by frame here, because these goes by so quickly. Yeah. Who the hell are you? Who is this guy? Like I said, so many new characters. There was another new one after that guy who I think they appear together. You got Yuki here. Who are you? Ooh, that's the same kind of technique that Naobito Zenin uses. The one that like he like puts frames in things, and he's able to like go like super fucking fast. He's like the second fastest sorcerer ever behind Gojo. Who the hell is that there? Yeah, that looks similar to his technique, right? Yeah, there's that guy, the guy that we see him these flashes here, right here. And then there's this chick, I guess. Yeah, it's this guy again. I don't know who that is. Ooh, the Zenin clan. That guy that we see at the end of all those flashes right here is part of the Zenin clan. Is that Megami? Right? No, Megami was never part of the Zenin clan. The fuck am I talking about? This lady also shows up in all these flashes of characters right here. Let's see. Yep, she's right there, and then he's right there. So it seems like we might be getting more involved with the Zenin clan in this season. Yuki here. So many visuals. Who the hell is this with this hairstyle? Who are you? Oh my god, dude, there's so much to talk about here. Obviously Yuta with the Rika, and then that's Rika right there. Obviously the ring. These are all new characters here. These are also all new characters here. Oh, this is the guy that shows up in all those flashes earlier. That looked like Mekamaru for a second, but that's this guy because he has this little ponytail. And then who is that? Who are these two? Oh my god, we're about to meet so many new people. Who are these two? This is Maki. That's Mai. I don't like that visual. And then yeah, these two. So they're a pair. They're a duo. Another bomb dropping again. Itadori with like hands, bunch of cogs, which you know that was his whole thing, was he'll keep killing curses as he's just a cog in the system. That was this whole spiel to Mahito last season. And you said Geto laughing. Holy fuck, what an opening. There's so much jam-packed in that. Woo! This season's gonna be a banger. Normally I don't like going super deep on analyzing openings, but that one felt I had to. I fucking had to. We are 5 minutes into this episode. I've been recording for almost 30 minutes. Talking about Mai, the one who's nearly dead is Maki. Yeah, Mai wasn't really involved in all that. I mean, I'm just looks like something just like fell on my camera. I'm seeing shit. JJK got me seeing shit. yeah, Mai and the other school were not super involved. You had, what's her name? The one that was close with Mekamaru. Fuck, I'm forgetting character names. It's been like 2 years. All right, cut me some slack. Let me see what her name was. Miwa. Yes, I was thinking, they said Mai, and I was like, no, it's not Mai. That's obviously Maki's sister, but Miwa. So yeah, nearly dead. So she's not dead. Good thing that she's no good. She can't support him. Oh, Jesus. All right, we got quite a character to start off this season here. It's the dude from the opening. Jesus Christ! Oh my god! What the fuck? Mai-chan's a great woman in that. Okay, tells you, why those people, everybody wants to get the fuck out of the Zenin clan. You got people like this in here. Special first grade sorcerer, Naoya Zenin. Are these not you're all part of the Zenin clan? Are these not your siblings? Or I guess maybe he's supposed to be like the head of the Zenin clan, and I don't know. Maybe he's like inheriting it, and so he's gonna marry one of them. Supposed to marry one of them or something. I don't know. Jesus, dude, this is oh my god. What the fuck? Quite a spiel to start off this episode. Just the most misogynistic, sexist dude ever. Fuck me. He lived! So it is his father, so he's part of the Zenin clan, he's their brother. Okay. My older brothers are knuckleheads. His little brother, but you're lackluster. So I believe we saw this dude with the scar on his forehead in the opening as well. So yeah, we're really going to be involved with the Zenin clan this season. Your daughters are out of the question. That's crazy. We got Toji-kun's looks. Ogi Zenin, Jinichi Zenin. Oh my god, this clan is so... Oh my god. So Ogi Zenin here was also in the opening. Yeah, the Zenin clan's gonna be all over this season, I could already tell. They were all throughout the opening. I'm glad we're exploring more about one of the clans. They talk about them all the time throughout the first 2 seasons. And we have people who were part of the clans at some point, but we never really see them at all. Oh my god, he punched a hole through the wall. Jesus. Hello? Oh my god, he died. Holy shit. I mean, he got burned so fucking badly. I'm shocked Maki lived. They all got burned so badly. Furudate. Just the light swing. Oh my god, they're killing it stylistically already this season, man. Just the light swinging is so good. Oh, fuck me. I was trying to... Whoops. Smack the shit out of you guys, sorry. Oh, scene looks fucking crazy. Holy shit. Oh, yep. Damn. Dude, this scene, oh my god! They're just standing and talking, but the intensity is on another level. All the assets and curse tools store. Oh my god, he's just getting everything. Jujutsu High and the Zenin clan's forbidden vaults. You shall require agreement from both of them to make use of their contents, but he can go to either of their vaults and just take whatever he wants. Lost use his mental faculties for any reason. And the covenant with Toji Fushiguro shall be fulfilled. Whoa. I mean, Megumi would never want to do that, ever. Holy whoa. I worry that this is going to make Naoya want to go kill Megumi. Just a thought. Just a theory. Just gonna throw that out there. Inheriting all of its assets. Damn! So they ain't doing jack. Oh, that's why they're not making any moves or anything, because they want Megumi in there more than him. Honestly, sounds like a not terrible idea. This guy sounds like an awful person so far. To fine. No, he doesn't know. They don't know where he is. Seems like Yuji's gone like off grid. Don't tell the big shots. Naoya's in and is gonna kill Skuna's vessel. Jesus. Of course he's gonna go try and kill him. Anybody who could threaten his chance to run the Zenin clan. Yeah, you can just tell this dude is so old-fashioned. I mean, the way he speaks about women and everything, and just the clothes he wears are very old-fashioned as well. The rest will work itself out. I mean, Gojo isn't dead, but I guess the you could make a case for the mental faculties clause because he's sealed. So I guess you could make a case for that. Oh, Jesus. Megami doesn't even. Oh, I would never want to be the lead of the Zenin clan anyway. Jesus. Ugh. It's like the vibes of season 1 of JJK literally could not be more drastically different from everything else we've gotten from this series so far. Everything in season 2 and then the start of this season is all doom and gloom and crazy and yikes. Season 1 was so happy most of the time. Oh, this shot is so pretty. I think this was in the trailer. Oh my god, this is so pretty. All because he ate that damn finger. This is just, it's all unraveling so quickly. The Shibuya incident literally changed the trajectory of this series for forever. At least he's got Choso. So Choso knows where he is. He's with Choso, but Megami apparently can't find him. Yeah, they fucking knocked him out after he got knocked out in his fight against Choso. They force-fed him 1 billion fucking fingers. He's at like 15 now out of 20. Ooh, okay. Killed so many people. I was so Wait, what are you gonna do when someone you save kills someone else in the future? That wasn't you, though. I mean, obviously it was his own body, so he's gonna blame himself because the longer he's alive, the longer Sukuna is alive, but, ugh. My god, you compare this to how uppity and happy he was in season 1, it's just this isn't even the same show anymore. This staircase was not this long, and he's just gonna continue. He's just been walking down it non-stop. Maybe it was that long, to be honest. Maybe if you counted the steps, they've actually tracked how many stairs he's walking down. Giving you or not doesn't matter. Suppose that that's what it means to you. Yeah, Itadori and Choso working together here, and now we pick up, I don't think it was nighttime at the end of season 2, but he was clapping to draw out cursed spirits. God damn. So yeah, the beginning of this season, that doesn't happen for a bit here. My god, they're hitting each other trying to get to Itadori. Oh my god. Holy fuck. He's running almost vertically. Damn, this whole bridge just got destroyed in a second. Oh my god. That's such a cool cursed spirit. A fucking flying squirrel. Oh my god, the blood all over him. This season looks fucking crazy. Holy shit, Itadori's gotten so powerful. Oh my god. Ripping out its teeth to stop it. That's so cool. Ripping out its teeth to fucking stop himself. Oh my god, this season's already off to such a banger start, man. Oh my god, they're just like endless. And obviously, it's pretty clear this whole place has been evacuated if they're just destroying infrastructure like this willy-nilly. Jesus. I'm assuming this is in Shibuya. Some of these streets here. No, this isn't Tokyo. We're in Tokyo. Did they, is Shibuya? Hold on. I don't know enough about Japan. Hold on. Yeah, okay. Yeah, never mind. Shibuya is a location within Tokyo. My guess is they have evacuated the entirety of Tokyo and gotten people literally anywhere else, because this is now Cursed Spirit Central, or just Curse Central, I should say. Oh my god. He literally walked outside and clapped, and it is drawn out this many. Yeah, there better not be a human within a 50-mile, 100-mile radius. But yeah, obviously, I was thinking of something else, but Shibuya is a location within Tokyo. Him and Choso obviously have some plan here. So cool the way the colors changed from the sunset to the underground subway. I mean, they've still got power on and everything, but Ooh, holy fuck. Yeah, the one that was already stuck out there they killed. Jesus. Damn, Choso full faith in Itadori to kill that one. Oh my god. He was powerful when we fought, but he's like grown exponentially. He's added subtly to it. All that blood dripped out, or maybe it disappeared after the curse disappeared. Damn! Oh my god, Itadori's just continuing to get stronger and stronger. Holy fuck. Yeah, his car's like piled up and everything. They should have been there. Hey! Oh my god, I didn't even see him appear. Was that something? Because I know the whole thing with Itadori and Choso being brothers is it's implied that he is also one of those fucking things. Ah, fuck. I'm forgetting what I know, but this implies that Geto took over Itadori's parents, no? Was that talked about last season? I'm trying to remember if this is some new reveal that we're getting. I'm trying to remember, goddammit. 2 years really does a lot to your memory. I mean, if they're bringing it up this loosely, then it has to have been discussed. Because, I mean, in theory, I'm trying to remember because I feel like we got some backstory of like some kids and their parents and something happened. I'm gonna have to go back over that. After this episode, or after these 2 episodes, I'm probably going to go back over and go back over some of the lore bits towards the end of season 2 that are faltering in my memory right now. I'm going to go back over all that. Yep, he has the same technique as Naobito. He just appeared there. So I apologize for now for forgetting stuff. I'm going to go back over and refresh my mind. I should have done it before we got into this season because I can't remember if that's a new reveal. It feels like we talked about that, but I don't remember to what degree exactly, you know, like what was implied with, you know, Choso and Itadori being siblings. Itadori has to be one of the things that Choso and his brothers were. So there were so many things that were implied, but I forget exactly, you know, what was talked about and things like that. So I apologize. I'm gonna go back over, you know, after these episodes. Yeah, didn't she tell you that that Megami didn't know where they were? We're killing curses. We don't even know who you are. Yeah, literally Gojo's protection, as I was saying at the beginning of this season. Yep, Gojo literally can just say don't kill this guy and they won't because they can't risk having Gojo on their bad side. Jesus! He goes, if he'd write a few lines before he goes, what, changing the will or something? Yeah. Hey! Oh my god. Holy fuck, this dude is fast. Oh my god! Why are they giving him so much sauce? Holy fuck! Yo, Choso and Itadori team up is crazy. Vessel's got stuff going on. What's that thing beside him? Whoa! What the fuck? They all sense that shit at the same time. Hey! Oh my god! This is crazy! Oh my god, this is a crazy beginning to the season. To killing Itadori. Oh my god. Now you gonna stick around? You're not here for technically any of them. You're here for Megami. Yep, he's back. He was out of the country during everything that went down and he's back now. Oh, they're cousins. Okay, there you go. Hold off on reporting it for a bit. He wants to. I wonder if Yuta's gonna agree to let him kill Megami, because there's no execute warrant out for Megami. Though I don't. Has Yuta ever met Megami? I know Megami mentioned like knowing of Yuta and everything like that, but I don't know if he's ever seen him. It doesn't mean they won't do shit to you too. Oh my god, it's a crazy look on Yuta's face. I definitely don't think I should have kept quiet about Megami. I don't think I don't know if I'd say Yuta's as strong as Gojo, but he's definitely special grade level. Gojo is just another universe level. And then again, now if he needs to, if Yuta's like, no, fuck you, now you can just dip instantly. Keeps Yuji from fighting another human and prevents him from feeling guilty towards me. The things Chose will do for his brother. Oh my god! He's already caught up with Itadori. I love Yuta's VA. It's the same one as Hanako from Twilight Hanako-kun. One of my favorite VAs. I think her name is Megami Ota or something like that. I apologize if I'm butchering her name, but it's something like that. Oh god. A scary sight from piercing blood. Oh my god, he knows all about the entire technique. Holy fuck. Hey, we got more curses coming out here. Yep. Dude, this is such a wild beginning to the season. Oh my god, now we pick up where the season began. We pick up where this episode began. Because this is the curse thing that Yuta stabbed through the ground. Oh my god. Holy shit! Yuta, my man, we should be on the same side here. He's like Maki, interesting way to put it. Jesus! Dude, Yuta's just like blank look on his face is fucking terrifying. Yuta, my boy, we're on the same side here. We really should be. You should not listen to the fucking, whatever people, the uppers, I forget what they call them. The upper echelon people, you shouldn't listen to them. Gojo wanted Itadori alive. That's who you should listen to. But then again, also, I guess maybe it's in Yuta's own, like, he's like, so much bad shit happened. Maki almost died. Like, this guy's gotta go. I wouldn't blame him for thinking that way if I'm being completely honest. So many people died, and it's because Itadori is Sukuna's vessel. At what point does it become that you're like, he shouldn't be alive anymore? I mean, truly, past what point do you say that? Or is there a point that you would say that? Something like that. It's a great question that can be posed by this series. He's not even using Rika either. I actually am on the weaker side. It's because he has just so much curse energy, it's insane. And Itadori is naturally stronger, which makes up for his smaller amount of curse energy. Holy fuck. But yeah, his technique is not anywhere near as good as Gojo's. Gojo has Infinity, Six Eyes, his fucking domain expansion, Infinite Void. I mean, literally, none of Yuta's techniques can come anywhere close to as good as his are, even if he has more cursed energy. Waste practically no energy. But Sensei can't. OST! Hello, Todo! The harder it is to read the flow of their cursed energy. When a sorcerer is inexperienced with manipulating cursed energy, there's a deviation in the cursed energy during their preliminary movements, allowing the prediction of their next action. Okay. Yeah, so he says, the better the sorcerer, the harder it is to read the flow of their cursed energy. The more precisely they manipulate said cursed energy. When they have mastered manipulating cursed energy, there's no such deviation in their cursed energy, making it difficult to predict their action until the last second. That means you can't predict their attacks until the last second, yeah. So you can read their flow of cursed energy or attempt to. You just punched him! And so you literally can't tell what he's gonna do because there's so goddamn much. All damage to the... Jesus Christ. Because Nanami left it to him. For the people who have died, he wishes to continue fighting cursed spirits and things like that, and curses and whatever. God! Oh my god! Whoa, what a cool shot! They're training on a municipal weapon. Oh god! Hey! Yuta, oh my god! Yuta literally out here fucking teaching him. Damn, he broke the blade though. Holy fuck. Yeah, he cracked the blade whenever they clanked blades together there. No, yeah, that's, oh my god, that's another level of dedication there. The wound's deep, but none of my organs are falling out. I can still fight. Yeah, there's Rika. I was waiting for it. Oh god, dude, Yuta, you are too fucking OP, brother, for Itadori's level at the moment. Oh my god, just hugging him. Dude, holy shit. Why are you not letting Rika kill him? Why does Yuta himself want to kill him? Obviously, Itadori's not dead, but holy fuck. This season's crazy. Dude, I don't, oh my god. Let's get the ED, man. It's just it's so dark now. My god, this ED is so haunting sounding. Now it just became all inspiring sounding. Hello, Nobra. Jellyfish for Junpei, as I was trying to say. Sorry, I got distracted looking at the visuals. Because you got Nobra, the jellyfish, a bunch of talismans. There's Nanami's hatchets there, the fingers, the seal down there. Interesting. Great ED. It started off very haunting, but then it sounded uplifting in the second half here as we go through everything that's, happened so far and things like that. And oh man, this season is gonna be something else. We got another episode to go, so good stuff so far, man. I love it. Sorry, I know I shouldn't be doing this, but I feel like I have to. Because I noticed this while editing and I felt like I wanted to talk about it. This is Megami's sister, right? Because we saw the visual of her mentioning that she's in the hospital, and she has this mark on her head. I'm pretty certain. Jesus, this image of Sukuna is so terrifying. Oh my god. But I noticed that while I was editing. For context, I stopped after episode 1 so I could edit the OPED reaction and post that to YouTube, and I'm back for episode 2. And I noticed that while editing. I was like, do we know her? And I was like, oh yeah. I also watched Boldcast Reaction, probably my favorite reaction channel out there. Them and your boy Roshi, probably. Anyway, besides the point, they theorized that this is Tengen-sama here. We've never seen Tengen. They have just been mentioned as this being obviously who upholds the barrier. And what was her name? It's not Rika. That's Yuta's girl there. Let me see. Riko. It's close. Riko Amanai. She was supposed to take Tengen's position, which did not happen. There'd be an interesting theory for this to be Tengen. We've never seen this character before, and with Geto, putting this little cylinder or pillar that we actually see later in the opening as well. I'm assuming that's what this is. I'm curious if Geto wants to get rid of Tengen. I don't know. I would assume that's probably part of his goal. Another thing I noticed while editing, because obviously while I'm editing, I'm seeing everything, so I hate to hyper-analyze this opening because I don't want to spoil myself, but there was something I literally could not ignore that I saw. Okay, it's a little bit later then. It's in here somewhere. I'm gonna find it. Something that makes me think that there was much more than I remember being said back in season 2, and I'm really gonna have to refresh my mind with a recap or go back over the episodes myself, which is what I said I'm gonna do. That eye looks identical to the eye that Itadori is looking at the beginning of the opening. like this eye here, and then you go all the way to the very beginning of the opening, and the one that he's walking at, not gonna lie, looks exactly like that, and it's in a cylindrical shape, a circle as well. Interesting. There's just so much going on in this opening. It's so crazy. There's like building blocks there, that right there. So this is probably Megami and his sister, but then you've got obviously these two, but it is the frame before this, this one. Holy fuck, what a terrifying looking piece of art. That's Itadori, and that's not even Geto. That's just somebody else who's had the brain take over them. That's just somebody else, which implies that Itadori's parents had one of his parents had their brains cut out or something like that when they had him, and it turned him into, you know, one of that's why I need to rewatch season 2 to see what all they said, because my brain's a mess trying to figure out and remember everything, because there was a lot. But for Choso to identify Itadori as a brother, it has to be something like this happened with Choso as well, or they're somehow connected with the little, you know, vial things that Choso and his brothers were in before they were brought out and turned into people, you know, these sentient beings by Geto. Something similar happened to Yuji, or there's something that connects them in the way that this is what happened here. The brain took over like Itadori's parents or something. I don't know. You could theorize so many things off that, and it doesn't help that I'm not remembering everything that was said in season 2. So I don't know if my theories have already been confirmed in season 2 or if they are just theories I'm tossing out. I really got to go over those last couple episodes again where they delved into a lot of shit. After the Mojito fight, there was a lot of information in those last couple episodes, so I'm definitely gonna go back over all of that. Which I suppose, if something happened with the brain and Itadori, you know, that's how he came into existence via the brain, or took over Itadori's parents or something, it would maybe explain why he's able to handle Sukuna's fingers in the way that he is. You know, like Megami mentioned that in like the very first episode that like almost everybody would die after consuming Sukuna's finger, but Itadori is like the one who doesn't, so something, maybe that's why he's so resistant to it. This brings up so many questions. So many goddamn questions. Anyway, let's get the episode now. I've been yapping too much, theorizing too much. Is that Megami's sister? Because that's what's her name, the girl who's with them a lot and, you know, drives them places and things like that. I forget her name. Apologize. It's been 2 years, and she was a more minor character, so names and stuff are, to give me a minute, I'll remember. Because his sister would be in a hospital here. Is this like him? This has got to be Megami, right? God, the scenes are so cinematic. I love it. Oh, hello, Sukuna. Sukuna? Or as your boy Roshi would say, it's Sukuna. Is Sukuna gonna wake up and keep Itadori alive? Hey! Oh my god! I think might have saw bits of this in the trailer. Holy fuck, dude! This like wavy, very smeary style of animation looks awesome. Holy fuck! It looks like what they did for the Blu-ray fight in the Sukuna vs. Maharaga. I don't think I ever reacted to that. I can't remember if I did or not. But I did watch it very much, and it looks so much like that. Jesus Christ! Choso gotta figure him out at some point, though. Jesus, dude. It really feels like he's doing what Naobito does, and he like frames you, and then I don't know, because he's literally like freezing Choso and he's breaking through it and then punching him every time. And he knows Choso's technique as well, which does not help the situation. Harden your body like you did against Itadori. To 9 other siblings. Your toughness and that technique. He's gonna appear. Oh my god, he's gonna appear like in an instant. Barely holy fuck, that's crazy. It shows us like getting to the point where he can like read his cursed energy and stuff. Did he just pierce him? Oh fuck, he's got a blade. And he knows that technique too? To improve his kinetic vision. What the fuck? On the assumption of a counter. Yeah, they did literally mention last episode that you don't want to become too reliant on a weapon, because then it's easier to read you. Distracted while staunching your bleeding. Yeah, he's very, very old-timey by the books, you know, in the way that he wants to fight and the way that he thinks. Surprising number of people share this idea. Is he like a huge fan of Toji? He seems to really, he talks about Toji. This is like the second time that he's mentioned Toji. Then again, Toji also got mentioned in Naobito's will. Younger brothers serve no purpose. Jesus! It's just I love the scene like here with like the destroyed pillar in the way of them talking. But obviously Choso would take offense. These two are like so drastically different. Choso would take offense to trash talking your siblings. As an example, it's true. If I go down, I know what he's gonna say here. Like, competent or not, older brothers serve as a example for the younger brothers in the way that if you do something wrong, they take from that example and do something else that isn't the wrong path. And if you go down the right path, you hope that they follow in your footsteps to go down that right path. No matter what happens, they learn from you. You were strong because your older brothers proved weak. Ooh! I never had an example. As an example. Love it. Holy shit! He was just building that up while talking. I mean, he's got blood manipulation. Oh my god. And I forget, can't Choso like just generate more and more blood or something like that? I forget exactly how his technique works, but in the fight against Itadori, that man it was just endless blood. Even after bleeding or stuff, he won't die like that because he just makes, I forget if he's able to create more blood or things like that. Maybe they'll explain it here in a second. Holy fuck, dude. These fights are so stylistically cool. The death paintings are a mix of curse and human. So maybe he has like a curse ability to generate blood. A unique ability to convert cursed energy into blood. There you go. I'm pretty sure they explained that last season when he was fighting Itadori, but I just forgot. I might just need to rewatch this show, to be honest. So I'm ready. Holy shit. So he tries to, they cannot die from blood loss. Yeah, he stabbed him, was like, how's you alive after bleeding so much? But obviously he doesn't know that he's a death painting. That's what they were referred to as now, I remember, because the narrator said it, but he doesn't know that. He doesn't know that he's part curse. Does that mean that Itadori is not a death painting? I don't think. From everything we've seen and everything we understand, Itadori had a biological grandfather and something happened to his parents. You could assume from maybe the visuals that Geto, the brain, took him over and birthed him, but that would mean he's still a human. What's the connection with Itadori? I can't remember if that was fully addressed in season 2. I think a full season 2 rewatch just might be in order, if I'm being completely honest, but we'll see what I do. I might just watch a good old recap video. So once again, I apologize for forgetting information, but maybe this is just stuff we haven't gotten before. You never know. Oh my god, dude. What's catching up with him? I'm not gonna lie, I can't even tell what's happening here. That's crazy. No way he's dead already. He's in the opening. He's gonna be a bigger focus. Traces the motion set it. That's the same thing as Naobito, right? Or it's at least similar. Under this minor hindrance. Grappling with this thing for 150 years. Yeah, supernova. Yup. You used that one against Itadori. Damn. Oh my god, there's just so much blood everywhere! Choso is so good at fighting. It just said there he's developed this shit for 150 years. His fight sense is so incredibly high, which you could presume is from 150 years of training, it would lead to you being very intelligent in fights. He's incredibly intelligent and good at using his powers in fights to win. Did it against Itadori in that close quarters combat fight, and then just did it now to be the Naoya here. Oh! Whoa! Holy fuck! Oh my god. Oh my god. He's about to take Naoya out and then Yuta just steps around the corner with all the aura in the world. Oh my god. I cannot lie. That Choso and Naoya fight was cool. Visually though, I low-key, there was some shit I literally couldn't tell was happening. I mean, I guess the entirety of it was mostly just him running away until the blood like caught up to him. Oh my god! Holy fuck! Didn't he stab him in the chest? There's not like any blood. I think Naoya said his name, Naoya Zenin. Oh god. Damn, he got beat up bad. Jesus. There you go. There you go. Dude, you just, oh my god. It looks like he stabbed him in the left, but now they're making it look like he stabbed him in the chest, like in the middle of his chest. Maybe I just visually didn't see it right, but it really looked like he stabbed him on the left side. Ooh. That's Itadori's dad. Yep, and that's his grandpa. Stay away from that woman, you'll die. It's the first time we're ever seeing Itadori's parents. And did Itadori's grandpa like know something about the fact that it seems like, oh my god, hold on. They were able to do that with Kaori. No, they're blurring it. I see marks on that fucking forehead right there. I see that shit. I fucking see that shit. This brain took over Itadori's parents. And what the grandfather just said, Itadori's dad could not have a kid with possibly his original wife, Kaori, whoever that is. She died and he got with this woman. And oh my god. Holy fuck. That would explain so much about Itadori. His like absolute superhuman strength that he had at the very beginning of like season 1, before he ever learned what cursed energy was or cursed techniques or anything like that. He was already breaking literal human records. And that's because he's not entirely human. What the fuck? This is definitely not shit we got in season 2, dog. Oh my god. Not that I can remember, man. No way. Did Naoya Zenin deny taking him? Because Yuta's here with him still. And he probably used his reverse. See, now it's in his left shoulder again, but in his jacket, it looks like it was down the middle. I don't know, man. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Yuta's so scary at the beginning of this season. Huh? Around September. What? Did he just fake Itadori's death? I should have said this. Fuck, what is wrong with me, man? I gotta say these things when I'm thinking of them. Last episode, I was literally thinking, I did talk about this. I did. I think I said, like, you know, I was theorizing on whether, you know, Yuta was just carrying out his orders, or I can't remember the exact words I used in the last episode, but I talked about how I was trying to figure out whether Yuta was doing this because he like believed Itadori needed to be gone, or if he was just doing this because it's what the upper brass ordered, or what exactly the deal was here. But okay, here we go. He's not actually an enemy. He had to act out the enemy part and fake Itadori's death. That's why he wanted Naoya to go take him in. Probably, I don't know, gave him a fake body or something? I don't know what he gave him there. Maybe that's why the stab wound was in a different location or something. I don't know. I'm gonna let him talk, but I was kind of already talking about the fact that I was curious as to what Yuta was thinking when he was going to assassinate Itadori, and now we're learning that Gojo had already asked him to take care of him if he was gone or something like that. I had a feeling, like, why would Yuta go after another one of Gojo's students? Like, why would he just follow what the upper brass is saying when Gojo is his teacher and Gojo vouched for and kept Itadori around in the first place? I was like, maybe it's his own conviction. He's like mad. Like I said, like maybe he was mad about what happened to Maki and all the people who died, and he thought that Itadori needed to be gone as well. He like actually agreed with the upper brass or something, but clearly we are being shown now that is not not the case. Itadori's just like, dude, what the fuck? Is that why he said I'm sorry, Itadori, when he's like stabbed him because he like had to make it seem believable that he was dead or something? There you go. Hakari? Who is Hakari? That's not a name we've ever heard before, I don't think. Troubles with women? Secret execution like you were. Because we saw flashes of Yuta, you know, here with Miguel. I forget what country he's in, but Miguel last time he saw Gojo got his ass beat, so makes sense he wouldn't want to see him. Ah, I see. So they'll probably pick up on it soon. The executioner made me forge a pact to kill you. So he did kill him by like stabbing him, but then brought him back to life with his reverse curse technique. Damn, he went super far to protect Itadori. Holy shit. Reverse curse technique. Damn. He's a little more resilient. Who know I'm capable of outputting positive energy. Yeah, he did. That did happen very early on in season 1. Though, to be fair, he wasn't faking his death in that situation. He did actually die, and then he made a pact with Sukuna to bring him back. This time, Sukuna was just gonna let him die. He saw that shit, though, when like they cut to Sukuna at the beginning of this episode, and he was just like, like sighing like Itadori got beat again. But you know, he's not dead. Does make me curious why Sukuna's not a little more urgent to keep Itadori alive now, because there's 15 fingers within Itadori right now. Pause. He has consumed 15 fingers. If Itadori dies, all those are gone. So then Sukuna only has 5 more, which is significantly weaker. Yeah, they're still trying to deal with the come down from everything that's happened as of late. Carried out for a while, so you should be safe for a bit. Cherish you. Because we know Yuta loves his fellow students. If the JJK Zero movie was any indication, they all got injured and that man went into a rage for them. Yep, the whole refresher of Rika and everything like that. Oh, he was actually the one keeping her. It's in your own power. He probably hadn't heard that from anybody yet, that like he's not to blame for all the deaths and everything. Makes sense that Yuta would think that way. I've been saying the same thing. It's not even a matter of blame. Ooh, hello. We know he was trying to hide from Megami, as they made it clear. Nobara would be really good at lightening up this situation here, but alas, she really would. Like the atmosphere is so dense, and you know, Megami is not the best talker ever, so he's not exactly sure how to, you know, comfort Itadori and whatever it may be, and this whole situation is so fucked. Ooh, I like that. We're not heroes, we're jujutsu sorcerers. There's no one who can, let me get the exact line here. There's no one who can judge us in a true sense. That's why we need to continue proving why we need to exist. All the more reason we have to keep proving why we exist. Yeah, to kill curses, keep curses at bay, and keep things safe, yeah. If you say that, you'll have to keep saving people. You'll end up suffering. Because he's saying, like, being around me, keeping me around, and all the above is just going to lead to your own suffering and things like that. And he also is believing that Sukuna wants something to do with Megami, probably has to do with Maharaga and things like that. Like, which that does imply that it feels like Itadori saw everything that Sukuna did while, because like we know Sukuna brought him to the big just crater, but it felt like Itadori saw everything that Sukuna did, which involved Maharaga. Feels like he might, I don't know how that would work, but like he wants Maharaga. In theory, if he got Maharaga, he'd be even more powerful, right? All time you remain of me. Start by saving me. The fucker! I'm assuming that's what this arc is called, the Calling Games, right? Kamo Noritoshi. Have we heard that name before? Oh, fuck. That's his sister's name, right? And between those he granted... It's Kamo... Is that the brain? Noritoshi Kamo. I feel like I recognize that name. Your death game between those he granted... What is he granted? What is that? Hold on, you're being too vague here, Megami. Is that involving the mark on her forehead? Oh, Jesus. What the fuck? Back to that frame from the beginning of this episode. Holy shit. Okay, hold on. Kamo Noritoshi. They're saying the name like we've heard of it before, so I think it would be okay to look it up, right? Oh, maybe I shouldn't look this up. Kamo Noritoshi. I'm just not gonna look that up, actually. I don't want to spoil myself, so I'm just gonna not. Kamo, I feel like I've heard that fucking name before, but I don't know. I don't want to look it up. I don't want to spoil myself in case it's something we haven't seen yet. Like I said, I gotta go rewatch season 2, man. Or you guys will clarify in the comments things that aren't spoilery in nature, please. Okay, the Calling Game general rules. I guess we're just hopping into this here. Number 1, after awakening their curse technique, players must go to a colony of their choice within 19 days and pledge their participation in the Calling Game. After awakening their curse technique. So does that mean we can't participate? Does this Calling Game not involve us? Or can we also go to a colony, but we haven't awakened any new curse techniques? Players breaching the first rule shall be stripped of their technique. Okay. Non-players shall become players upon entering a colony, and their entry shall be taken as pledging to participate in the Calling Game. Okay, so... Okay. There we go. That explains what I was talking about a second ago. So, people, I'm assuming, who have the mark, if we're talking about people who are, if his sister was dragged into it, and we're talking about Kamo Noritoshi, I feel like that name was mentioned before, and it is really bugging me, and I cannot remember. I think there was some, like, fuck. Gotta rewatch, man. But this game has started, and presumably a player is someone who got afflicted with maybe something similar to what Megami's sister was afflicted to. If she's been drawn into it, it's this mark on their forehead. So they're in this game, and Rule 3 says non-players who go to shall become players upon entering a colony, and their entry shall be taken as pledging to participate in the Calling Game. So you can join if you're not one of the innate players. Gotcha. Number 4, players will receive points upon ending the life of another player. Jesus Christ, okay. Points shall be designated based on the value that the game master gives their life, and fundamentally a sorcerer will be worth 5 points, while non-sorcerers will be worth 1 point. Okay, the game master gives their life, okay. Number 6, by spending 100 points, not counting the initial point value assigned to them, players may negotiate with the game master to add an additional rule to the Calling Game. Dude, you'd have to kill oh my god, you have to kill so many people to hit that. You gotta kill 20 different people if you wanna be able to spend those 100 points. Or no, players will see, oh, it's different points for different players, because the sorcerers are worth 5 points, non-sorcerers are worth 1 point. So yeah, 20 kills if you're killing all sorcerers, and a lot more if you're killing non-sorcerers. But I'm assuming that Yeah, because it says the ending the life of another player, so if somebody's not involved in the colon game, doesn't matter. Rule 7. The game master must approve any additional rules requested under Rule 6 above, except when the rule would significantly hinder the continuation of the colon game. Okay. Players who do not show a change in points within 19 days of joining or acquiring points shall be stripped of their technique. Okay. Already very complicated here. The colon game generals within 19 days participate. Breach technique stripped. Okay. Entering a colony, participate. Ending their life. Sorcerer 5 points, non-sorcerer 1 point. Okay, we saw all this. Okay. I think I understand. This is a little complicated. And what exactly brought about the start of this game? Like, what is the point of it? Maybe we're not supposed to know that yet? I don't quite know. I mean, Gojo was sealed and then this game began immediately after, so they were clearly waiting to get rid of him to begin this. I feel like Kamo Noritoshi, the only person who would start a game like this has to be the brain. So maybe Kamo Noritoshi is referring to something the brain had inhabited before. I think I remember something like that being mentioned last season. I think. Oh yeah, that season 2 rewatch is so needed. Anyway, or at least at the very least a recap. Or you know, like as I said before, you guys in the comments will maybe help me out here. But if I'm not mistaken, I think Kamo Noritoshi was mentioned as somebody the brain inhabited before. I think. Damn, he's just outright telling him. I don't think he'll be able to take me over. Contact Tengen-sama. I mean, we've known for the longest time that Sukuna wants something with Megami, and I'm beginning to feel like it has to have something to do with Mahoraga, right? Like when he first did the technique, or was about to, that got Sukuna interested in the first place. And then, you know, he saved his life from being killed by Mahoraga and all the above. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, yes. Yes, I was on the right track. Kamo Noritoshi is the brain. It is someone the brain previously inhabited that was probably so heinous that that is the name that stuck with the brain. What moves will he make? Cool of answering them. Tsukumo, is that you? I think her name might be Skumo. Yeah, it is. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're mentioning Tengen a lot again. I feel like Tengen has to be the thing in the opening. I'm gonna ask now anyway. Oh, God. I mean, okay, so that confirms she died, right? Because the whole fucking thing was the guy was telling him, like, I can't remember the exact words he used, but he implied that, like, she was effectively dead, but not, it was some weird in between or something. Oh, God. Holy fuck, Choso! He was in the shadows listening. Yeah, Megami stepping back. Hello. Yep, that's Maki. And Yuki's here as well. Yeah, she's burned big time. Okay, so she used a reverse curse technique to heal up Maki as much as possible. Your heavenly pact of physical prowess is impressive. Did she? Your life was saved by the strength of your body. I think she has always. Has she had a heavenly pact? Because if so, that'd be very similar to Toji, no? Where she can't see curses. Could Toji see curses? Fuck it. Like, there's so many little minor details I'm not remembering now. Because she also can't use curse energy. She has none. She can't use it. So, is that a new thing she has, or has she always had a heavenly pact? Rather than your resistance to curses. Okay. These guys cursed tools and cursed objects. Oh shit! Are in the Forbidden Vault. So you can help us find it. Oh, much needed bit of comedy, man. This beginning of this season and just season 2 and the back half of season 2 in general were so sad and gloomy. A much needed bit of comedy there, Jesus. Okay, so yeah, we better hurry because now Zenin might be headed there because everything Naobito Zenin said in his will that Naoya was able to get all that, but he couldn't use it without the approval of the others as well, but all of it was his to inherit. He mentioned that last episode. The fuck is going on in here? Your brothers are in here? Oh my god, what is happening? So much is going on here in these first 2 episodes. Tombs of the Star further in. So they're in there. So that's the vault in question. Ooh, that's where Rico died. Oh my god. Distortions may have started back then. It's when Rico was supposed to take over Tengen's place. That's her blood there. That's where she was shot and killed. Jesus Christ. So that's where we're heading down to. Okay. Refresh my brain here. We're good now, but is this one of the... like, I don't remember them taking this path to get there, if I'm being honest. In the hidden inventory arc. Holy shit. Tengen's not letting him in. Because he's become so weakened. All the 6 eyes are sealed away. Oh! Hey! That was so Tengen. Tadazin, descendant of Michizane. Cursed womb death painting. And vessel scoot. Okay, yep. We are for the first time meeting Tengen. Holy fuck, I need a rewatch so badly. So much what happened there at the end of that episode was... I felt like it was going in one ear and out the other. I mean, I generally understand. We used Choso's ability to locate his brothers, to pick one of the 1,000 doors they mentioned to go through, to make our way there. Then we went down the elevator, found where Rico had died when she was going to originally replace Tengen, and then... now have gone to meet Tengen directly because the barriers have weakened so much, and we have done so here at the end of the episode. That's when this window is completely here during the entire ED. I wonder what the symbolism of this window is. Okay, crazy first 2 episodes back. Yuta is on our side, as I probably should have surmised before that big reveal, but I had already been questioning before why he was doing what he was doing, and I thought it might go down a path of like we convince him not to kill Itadori or something like that, but he was already convinced. He was putting up an act, so the higher-ups didn't, you know, pick up on it, but they probably will eventually, but it's chaos pandemonium right now, so we got a bit of time. But anyway, good first 2 episodes back. Like I said, I'm gonna need to rewatch. I think I have most of the details down, and I understand most of what's going on here, like pretty obviously. I think I understand most. It's the more minor details that are slipping my mind, and that really bothers me. So I'm probably gonna either watch a pretty in-depth recap of season 2, or I'm just gonna rewatch season 2. Or just the whole show, maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of episodes to do in like 1 week, though, so I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I might just rewatch season 2. But, alas, we will see what I end up doing. But I will come back better informed again next week. And like I said in the comments, anything that I messed up, misunderstood, forgot, all the above, as long as it's not spoiler talk, please feel free to clarify in the comments. But it's time for the calling games to begin. We are trying to speak with Tengen, and we will see how this goes next week. So excited to be back with more Jujutsu Kaisen, and yeah, I'm excited to see where the season takes us. But I think it is going to wrap it up my reaction to Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3, Episodes 1 and 2. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.